What if I told you the exercises you think are making you stronger might actually be making you weaker? What if the very movements you're doing to build mobility are quietly eroding your joints, one rep at a time? If you're over 50 and want to stay fit, strong, and mobile, you've probably been told to focus on three simple, foundational exercises. But here's the cold, hard truth. A huge number of people get them completely wrong. We're going to cover the push-up, the squat, and a third exercise so powerful, so vital for everything you do, that I've saved it for last. And if you stick with me, I promise you'll walk away with a roadmap to regain strength you thought was gone forever. First up, let's talk about the push-up. 1. The push-up, a hidden secret. The push-up is a classic for a reason. It builds strength in your chest, shoulders, and arms. But have you ever felt a click or a pinch in your shoulder doing a push-up? That's almost always because your elbows are flaring out to the sides. This puts your shoulder joint in a very vulnerable position. It's like swinging a car door open too far. You risk popping the hinge. Here's your final light bulb moment. A proper push-up isn't a push, it's a controlled hug. Simple fix. Instead of thinking of a push-up as pushing your body away from the ground, I want you to think of it as a controlled descent and ascent. When you go down, keep your elbows tucked in close to your body at about a 45-degree angle. Imagine you're trying to hug your ribs as you lower yourself. Just that one change will make a huge difference in how your shoulders feel. But that's just the beginning. I'll show you a deeper fix later that will ignite your core and transform this movement into a full body strength builder. For now, let's move on to the next essential exercise. 2. The squat, the movement that matters. All right, the squat. We've all seen it. The classic move to build strength, mobility, and power in your lower body. But I want you to think for a second. Have you ever felt a sharp twinge in your knees after a few reps? Or maybe you felt it more in your lower back than in your legs. That's usually because of one critical mistake. You're squatting with your knees, not your hips. Most people drop straight down, leading with their knees. This puts massive strain on your knee joint and bypasses the powerful muscles in your glutes and hamstrings that should be doing all the work. It's like trying to open a door by pushing on the handle instead of the hinge. It just doesn't work right. So let's fix the first, most dangerous mistake. Simple fix. Stand with your feet shoulder width apart. Before you bend your knees, imagine you have a low chair behind you. Push your hips back as if you're about to sit down. This simple mental cue instantly shifts the weight to your hips and hamstrings, protecting your knees and activating the right muscles. But that's just the first layer. Later in this video, I'll reveal how to use your feet to create a powerful, stable base that will make your squats feel safer and stronger than ever before. Now for our final and most important movement. 3. The plank, the true foundation. Now that our lower body is solid, let's talk about the foundation of all movement, your core. And no exercise builds core strength more effectively than the plank. But here's the next surprising truth. Holding a plank for 3 minutes doesn't mean you have a strong core. In fact, if you're holding it wrong, you might be doing more harm than good. The most common mistake? Letting your hips sag. This puts all the pressure on your lower back, leading to pain and instability. You're essentially training your back to be a hammock, which is a recipe for disaster. Here's your next light bulb moment. The plank isn't a test of how long you can hold on. It's a test of how well you can create a perfectly straight line from your head to your heels. Simple fix. Get on your hands and knees. Shift onto your forearms, keeping your elbows directly under your shoulders. Now engage your core by pulling your belly button up towards your spine. Imagine you're trying to hide your stomach. This single action protects your back and activates the right muscles. But there's more. We'll come back to this to reveal 2 simple tweaks that will make your plank not just effective, but truly transformative. 4. The advanced tweaks and the full routine. You've got the simple fixes. Now let's put on the finishing touches that will truly change how you move. Back to the push-up. Remember tucking your elbows in? Here's the advanced cue. As you lower yourself, actively pull your shoulder blades together. Imagine you're trying to hold a pencil between your shoulder blades. This teaches you how to control the movement, protecting your shoulders and building far more strength. Back to the squat. Remember the hips first cue? Now let's add this. As you stand up from your squat, I want you to forcefully squeeze your glutes at the top. This simple action will remind your body that the glutes are the engines of the movement. Back to the plank. Remember engaging your core? Here's the final tweak. Squeeze your glutes as hard as you can. It's a small movement with a huge payoff. It locks your hips in place and ensures your body is a rigid, stable line. These little changes, these micro fixes, are what separate a good movement from a great one. And now that you have all three, how do you put it all together? Final thoughts. There you have it. The push-up, the squat, and the plank. Not just exercises, but 3 pillars of lifelong strength. So here is your challenge for today. Take 5 minutes, just 5, and try a few reps of each using the simple fixes we discussed. Pay attention to how your body feels. Notice the muscles that are now working differently. You'll be amazed at the difference. Your strength isn't gone. It's just waiting to be unlocked. It's waiting for you to practice good form, build consistency, and show up for yourself. You can and you will get stronger. Thank you for watching. If this video helped you, please give it a thumbs up and let me know in the comments which of these 3 exercises you're going to master first. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss our next video.